What's up, youth? I'm Caleb, and I'm here at Craft Magic down in South End, and today I'm going to be talking to Julie about Craft Magic. So I'm here with the store manager, Julie, and for those who are not necessarily familiar with Craft Magic, could you explain to them what Craft Magic is?
Sure. Craft Magic is a craft store. We're brand new. We're only a couple months old, and we carry things like yarn, paint, beads, cricut materials, and we're still growing into more.
Wow. New. Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to support a local business.
Absolutely. Thank you. So youth are able to do a lot of things, and it really depends on their passions.
Right.
So basically, we offer classes and workshops on a calendar. We do post our calendars on Facebook as well as here in the store. And we have things like crochet basics, macrame basics, introductions to things. So if you're not familiar with how to do something, and all those courses, we take anyone 12 and up.
12 and up? Ooh.
Right. Because they have the skills at that age to do it.
Right.
Right. So, and we try to keep the classes pretty inexpensive. And when you sign up, you get all the materials you need for the class.
All? Like...
So, for example, when you sign up for macrame, you'll make a couple of keychains in the class, right? That look like this. And you learn how to make knots that spiral.
That is cool.
Kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then once you've done a basics class, you can sign up for a projects class. We made this cool heart not too long ago.
That's cute.
Right? Which is cute. When you do crochet, basics will just teach you basics. It makes it so you can understand what YouTube is saying. When the lady on doing her craft video talking about crochet says, make sure you yarn over and pull through two.
What?
That's a lingo that crochet should know, right? That's how
Pull through two.
Right. And then if you don't crochet, you will not know what that means.
Well, I don't crochet,
But
so I don't know what that means.
come to a class, learn to crochet, and then in time, you can make a snake in a box. And he doesn't fit in the box. His head's a little too big, but if I curl him through the top
Most
lid
people's
there,
heads are a bit too big.
but that is a snake in a box.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is
So
really cute.
we just want to make sure we get lots of activities out there and available.
Right.
We have kits on stringing beads and
Oh, beading.
beading and stuff like that. Perler beads even, melty beads, rainbow looms for doing bracelets.
Oh, my sister used to do rainbow loom.
Yeah, that's still something that's done.
Really?
Absolutely. And then
that
lots
is
of
cool.
embroidery floss for friendship bracelets.
Right, right.
And then there's Swifty bracelets. We're bringing in all the beads for that. I've learned a lot about these bracelets. I've been asked a lot about that in the community. Oh, do I have the Swifty stuff? And I'm working on it.
So if you're into Taylor Swift.
Right. I think that learning any new skill is a good thing, right? It's really important that we have things that help us with our dexterity, help us with our memory.
Of course.
Right? And that's what learning a craft like crochet or knitting or macrame or any of the other things that come in this store can help with. And it's really teaching skills that last them for their whole life.
For your whole life. So
Well, so even like if you learn to knit, think about who teaches knitting right now. It's grandparents. So
Yeah.
you're teaching your kid to teach their grandchildren how to knit.
Right.
It could be that cohesive. We only take maximum 5 per class.
Okay.
That way there's lots of time for feedback and instant feedback when you're trying something new.
Right. So say I want to go with my friends. Can we like book it as like a group or whatever?
Yeah, like right now, like, as I mentioned, 5 spots. So if you wanted to come with just a friend or 2 friends and you happen to book 3 of the spots and there might be a couple of other strangers in the group, that'd be cool, right? Hopefully you meet somebody new. But they might not always be the same age, right?
Okay.
So just so you know, and so we're fully clear that I might have some adults still join in. And that's okay, because everyone brings different learning to the table. And everyone's still new with the skill. Right, which is great. But if you had a group that wanted to get together and really wanted to schedule something, I'm also open to that. I'd have to look in my calendar to see when we could do it. But it is possible if you have a group of 5 that want to come in and do a class.
Okay.
Then we could arrange something like that.
That's great. So I could just go with my friends.
I've had people walk through the store that are resin, they work with resin tables, for example. And they've used the store looking around just for inspiration, and they pick up the randomest things and that they want to incorporate into their project. So you don't know where it can lead you.
Right.
I'm just bringing in sketchbooks as well as charcoals, pencils, and that kind of thing. So again, we're trying to provide the tools so that if you are a creative person, you have an outlet to use them, to express them, be it paper, be it yarn, be it Cricut and designing on a computer.
Right.
Right?
That's great. People need a creative outlet.
And there's so many different creative outlets.
So why in South End?
Oh, well, 5 years ago we moved up here, so we are kind of new to the area.
Right.
And we moved into South End. We started Escape from Reality over on the corner at Main and Golden.
Oh, I love Escape from Reality.
Thank you. And it's been such a success. We
Right.
love the people up here. We're
Of
so
course.
happy to be up here, and we have no plans to leave. So we thought, why not try to start into one of my passions, which is crafting. Right? I'm a gamer, but I'm also a crafter. And and so it was kind of a natural thing. The building became available through our friends, and let's start, right? And we want South End to be the powerhouse it used to be. We hear all these stories about how busy it was.
Right.
And we don't want any more stores to turn into housing.
Of course.
And as much as we need housing, we need stores too to keep the space really alive.
If it isn't for stores, what's the point of moving here, right?
Well, I mean, it's a beautiful area. We find that it's just a great community. I do hope that more youth come and enjoy the classes and enjoy just coming and exploring what I have and seeing if anything inspires them. We're open every day of the week except Mondays. No, I think we've covered a lot, and I just hope that that more people get crafting.
I think that would be a great thing, honestly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for coming and visiting me, Caleb. I really appreciate it.
No problem. It was nice talking to you. Glad we could have this conversation.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I really enjoyed that conversation with Julie, and I'll probably be going to some craft workshops. If you're looking to come to Craft Magic, just check online. They have their schedules, or just come in on the times that Julie said they were available. And if you're youth looking to maybe see what's available for you in the community in South End and in Timmins, tune in, and every Friday we'll have an episode for you. And if you're an organization who serves the youth, contact us and maybe we can figure something out.